Welcome to another Mercedes video, my 2009 Mercedes C200. And in this video I'm going to be changing an interior door handle. So it'll become obvious why I'm doing this. Driver's door handle, and it's just like a chrome coating over plastic that's flaking off due to the mileage of the vehicle, really, more than anything else. Shows a bit of a signs of a wear there. And to pull this door panel off, it should be fairly simple. There's a couple of torque screws, but I did have a look, and if you can see, there's one of them's actually missing. But there's another one in there, I think it's like a T30, and then I don't think there's any screws around the door panel, it's just all clips, so just prise it off and disconnect the electrics, you know, for that switch and that switch and the speaker and the puddle light, and that should be it. So I'll get some tools together and start pulling this door panel off. Right, sorry about the funky camera angle, but you're perched on the driver's seat. So I've just checked it, and it is a T30 screw, so if I get this right way. Let's have a look, have I got it out? Yep, I seem to have got it out. Like I said, one of the screws is missing, so there's just that one to come out. Let's see if I can fish this screw out. So I managed to get the screw out. There it is. It's a T30 Torx. So I'll have a fish around, see if there's a screw kicking about. Maybe I might be able to replace that. Right. So with a bit of luck, this door panel should just snap off. I don't see any screws or anything like that. Now we've got to pull this panel off, and that gives us gives access to the door module, so make sure that comes off. I can't see any fixings. It should just prise out. And I brought my trim tools. So oh, there we go. Yeah, just clips. Yeah, it's just trim clips. It looks it. There we go. Just pop them out one at a time. I think that's the last of them. Just lift it over there. Oh yeah, just pull that out. And it really is as simple as that. So I just need to disconnect some things. Sorry you can't see. I'll just show you what I'm doing. So if I just disconnect all the connectors here, there's the connector for the window switch, and that's one also that should prise out. I think I'm going to be struggling here. In fact, I can just disconnect it at the module. That'd probably be easier. I can't do this one-handed, so I just disconnect it at the module, and then just need to disconnect that for the door latch, for the door handle. I'm going to be replacing that handle, so I'll disconnect this and I'll come back to you. Now, I don't know if you noticed, with this handle, the cable, it was held in with a couple of cable ties, because as you can see, it looks like it's broken before. So not only are we going to make this look better, we're going to actually solve a problem. You know, the cable ties have done the job, and hopefully, you know, it should be fully functioning exactly as Mercedes intended. And I'll need to go through all these clips, just make sure I can get them all back in. But I'll do that off camera, and we'll worry about that when we come to refit the door panel. And I've turned up some of my collection of hardware, so I'm hopeful of finding something similar that'll do the job. If not, we'll just have to manage without. Anyway, so I'll get this into the shed, and then we can start dismantling this door, and you know, removing this door handle from the door panel. So in the shed with the door panel, there were some missing clips, so I've replaced them out of my trim set. So to get to the door handle here, I think I'm going to have to remove this part. It's got a few like nuts on it, and I don't want to go mad with. Let's have a look, what size are they? They were 10mm. Yeah, they're 10mm. I don't want to go mad with an impact, so I'm going to use the 1/4" ratchet on a 10mm. Says these threads are only plastic, so you really need to be careful. You don't want to go mad with them. And I think if I liberate this, I can get to the door handle. I've not done this before, so I'm basically working blind. And I think that's what's securing this on. So I think I've got to them all. Yep, there we go. Yeah, I managed to liberate this panel. Now this would be handy for it to upgrade or replace the parts. Let's see if that makes access to this interior handle any easier. Let's have a look. Difficult to tell, really. I'm just not at all certain. So if I pull this back, there's the switch for the door, yeah, for the locking button. I need to have a closer look because I have no idea. I just hope I don't have to damage this lock. Right, I'm going to come back on this one. Right, I think I may have worked this out. If I just prise the top of the handle, because it pivots at the bottom. I've had a look at the replacement handle. Where is it? There it is. There's a replacement handle, and it pivots at the bottom. That's where the cable goes in that releases a latch, but looks like there's something that goes in there, maybe through there. I just need to just prise that out of the way, and I should have another screwdriver somewhere. So I just don't want to do any damage to anything. But if I just prise the top off, cheat myself enough room. I don't want to do any damage. That's a problem. Or I could just go out and just break this off or something. But somewhere under here there's a pivot where this pivots, so I'll have to have another look. So it seems that I need to liberate all this bit. There's all these plastic like melted caps, and that's why you get all these replacement screws in the kit, so you can secure this all back together. And it's going to be like probably pliers to these are all melted into place, you know, when the car's built. And then I realised I have another problem. There was supposed to be a clip for the cable that's missing, unless it's fallen down into the door, but I doubt it. Anyway, so, and I've got these couple of T10 Torx screws, so what I'll do is I'll get all these off, and this should liberate this this door panel. So I'll do it all off camera, and you don't have to go through it, but like I said, I'll just find myself, think something like that, you know, some side cutters should do it. Just cut them off. I mean, I could use Dremel and grind them off if I wanted, but you know, whichever way I'll do it. But I need to get to the handle, you know, to the pivot pin for the handle, because there's really no other way of getting it off. So I'll come back to you when it's all dismantled. So I decided to just grind them off with my Dremel tool, and then I've just had a bit of a brainwave. Maybe I could knock these out with a chisel, just chisel them off. So I think I'll give that a go. I'll try one. Hopefully it's not going to matter too much, but if I chisel it off level, it should free all this off. So the trick with this is to go slowly, just do it a bit at a time. Don't go mad. And see, there's one liberated off without any damage. You just got to take your time. Just do it a bit at a time. So I'm going to carry on. It's going to take forever to film it, but you just got to take your time. That's all there is to it. Try not to do any damage. I mean, that's ended up perfect. So I want them all to be like that. Just grind it down a bit at a time, and then I'll be able to liberate all this bit behind with the door in, you know, with the door handle on. So, and there's enough screws in the kit for 20. So I'll just keep on going. And I think something needs to be disconnected down here. I'm not sure what, something to do with mood lighting, and probably door lock as well. Let's have a look. Anyway, I'm not sure where else needs to be disconnected, but I'll worry about that a bit further down the line. So I've ground a lot of them off. You can see, if you're careful, you can just free it off. Now I've just realised that I probably won't need to dismantle this completely. Now I'll show you for why. Seems you've liberated enough room to get that pin out. Now the trick is to screw a screw in it and tug it out, and that should pull out the pin for the hinge for the handle. So I'll give it a go and see what happens. So the good news is I've managed to liberate the pin, and I got the hinge out there. There we are. You can see why I wanted to replace it. I've got the replacement hinge and I've got the replacement pin, so should be just a matter of knocking that in and just start reassembling this panel. So I'll do all that off camera. It's going to be a long, boring process. So I'll come back to you when door panel's ready to refit. So my door panel's ready to go on. Like I said, I've replaced clips. It's all secured with those screws. And unfortunately, on the end of this, there's supposed to be a clip for this to go into. So I'm just going to have to secure it with a cable tie. I'm not sure I'm going to do that, but just have to see how it goes. And I'm going to have to do this off camera, so I just got to connect these two wires to the door module, then hook up this cable. Might even have to replace the cable, but we'll cross that bridge if that happens, because I had this problem with the Beetle, if you remember, to replace that cable. Seems all German cars seem to be built the same, except this panel here, it's riveted on, so that'd be fun trying to get to change the regulator. Anyway, I'll get this on and see how we go. Well, it's all buttoned up, and this door panel's supposed to be held in by 3 bolts. There's one up there, but I think it's some sort of plastic clip, and then a screw goes in. And when I managed to find a suitable screw, it was actually an E10, was it an E8 Torx? It's like a reverse Torx. Let's have a look. It was an E10 bolt that I had. So that's it, and it's all working. So I would call that a confirmed fix. Definitely an improvement on what's there before. So I'm going to end this video here. So as ever, thanks for watching, and I'll see you.